Everyone, my name is Kevin Buhain, student ID 10150526. I will be discussing assignment 1 for COMP3122. So question 1 is that I use NumPy generate from text. That way we can assign their own, not their own, but more of like which specific data types per column. Say for age, sorry, for name, would have strings, sex as well, and, integer, probably float for age, height, and weight. And then we just selected the age array to pass to the ages. So question two is more of like trying to, not trying, more getting the median. Um, So we got the sum of ages without using any NumPy or Python built-in functions. So we got the sum of ages, or n, which is the number of elements in the dataset, average ages, and then we also got the sorted ages. So we made an array for the sorted ages. So we check which ones are for for us to get the median, we have to check if the number of elements is odd or even, and then if it's even, we'll have to add the two middle elements and divide it by two. Otherwise, we just divide the element. We just try to figure out which element is the middle by dividing the number of elements by two, and then get the integer of the result. So say if it's 17, you divide it by if you divide it by 2, it's going to be 8.5. So that means sorted underscore ages of 8 is our median. So we took the squared difference, um, and then we took the sum of square difference. We also got the variance, the standard deviation, and the minimum and maximum for our sorted ages. Question three is to use methods of NumPy package to calculate statistics of array. So we use the functions from NumPy that are built in. So we took the np mean for the average, np median for the median, standard deviation, mean and max, percentile. Fourth is the matplot library. Um, this is used for plotting using our data sets. So this one, uh, so this plot dot figure is how big the figure should be, or you want it to be. And then this one is the histogram. So if you would see this rectangles right there, that's what it is. This one's for the lines that you can see here. So if you want to know where they are, you use that ASP line. And then the title, label, legend, layout, and then PLT show to show the type. Broadcasting. So this one's more of like same as the one we used earlier, but I'm not sure. But it's just to compute the BMI or create the z-score. But we just use everything that we've used earlier. Fixed indexing with booleans and bitmask. Oh, so this is to use the booleans from the array results. So this is our ages. For example, this ages would adult math would result into multiple. Sorry, sorry. The adult math would result into like a Boolean array. This would show which like how many from the ages array, how many of them are more than or equal to 18. Lastly, the simple linear regression. So this is how to create the simple linear regression on biostat. So train test split. That means we use the dataset x age and y underscore weight in kilograms. This test size means that how much or the percentage of um, data that we'll use as a testing. So in example, if our x age is 10 and we want the test size to be 0.2, that means 20% of the 10 elements would be used as a testing. Random state is just for us to determine like for it's just a seed that we can go back to later. That way, we will always have the same result. But if you change the random state, it will just change the elements that you will get from for each test. So X training, X testing, and then Y training and Y testing. Then you we just use everything else as from the matplotlib. Well, with the linear test regression testing from here, and then here we go. All right, this is my assignment 1. Thank you for watching.